isn't it? Are you a better client if I teach you through the process how to do this? Or are you a better client if you're over here in the dark, like a mushroom? And you know what happens with mushrooms? They keep them in the dark and they feed them crap all the time. You know, why? Why do we not teach people? See, we, in the financial services world, think that you are uneducable. And you're not. If you have money and you earned money, you owe it to yourself to educate yourself about money. That's the deal. All right? So define the entry, define the target, define the risk reward of the play. You know, what is it? Where am I going? How am I going to get there? Define the exit strategy. What are you trying to do? How are you going to get out? Why do people create what I call, you know, everybody know that God created the horse and that the camel was created by committee? Because what we do is, if I don't have a chart up here, but if a chart's going up like this and then it rolls over, what do? We ride it all the way back down, and then we wait for it to create another hump so that we can do what? Ride it all the way back down. How did we learn that? We learned from the first hump. That if we just hold this and ride it up and down and up and down and up and down, eventually, you know, we're 30 years down the road and we haven't made any money. It doesn't work that way. Here's how I look at the markets. This is technical analysis because it's a chart. You can do the same thing with fundamentals. You can do the same thing with quant strategies. Doesn't really matter. They all work the same. Is you have to build a disciplined system. Every investor, every trader, every mutual fund manager I know has a strategy or a system for managing their money. Fair? If they don't, why would you give them your money? So what's happening is this. Do you see the two yellow circles right there? When you get two yellow circles, those are called a double bottom. If the two yellow circles were at the top, they're called a double top. Isn't that creative? I like it. You can read that in any technical analysis book. If you want to learn about technical analysis, go pick up John Murphy's book on visualizing the market. It's a great book. It's very simple, straightforward, and it will teach you the fundamentals of technical analysis. Now, but there's the two circles, and do you see the bottom? And there, that blue line is the breakout. Now, this happens to be in 2003. This was a weekly chart in its basic materials. Now, why did I pull this up? This was actually posted on our website all the way up until we were done with the trade early in 2008. So the trade was actually purchased in March, April timeframe of 2003, was exited almost 5 years later. How long am I willing to go with it? As long as it will go. See, I'm not here to prophesy. I'm here to just follow what's going on. I want to understand and educate myself as to what's going on in the market. So it's a double bottom. There's the entry point is off of this blue line. What would be a violation of that in technical analysis? A break back below the bottom. So here's the entry, there's the exit. This is a weekly chart, so it's a longer term trade. It's not a short term trade. And so what's happening is now, what are these? You get red lines. I keep raising what? The stop. Now what happens in between is we have other trading patterns that develop within that chart. We have wedges, that we have the descending triangle, we have another descending triangle. You notice that patterns start to repeat themselves, which isn't uncommon. But the point is that as we go through here, could you trade this? Yeah, you could actually add to your position on that breakout, which is why it's shown there. Do you see this one? Did it break out? You could actually trade that. And you could have traded this one right here as well. So the point is that because you own something doesn't mean you can't continue to trade it. How many of you know that Warren Buffett's philosophy is a proactive, unbalanced portfolio? That's how he manages money, proactively unbalanced. Why is it that we teach everybody to diversify their money and hold on for the long term? I haven't figured that one out, but as soon as somebody gets back to me, we've given away a lot of awards for that strategy. And it still amazes me. So